"We believe American troops should stay for at least the midterm, if not the long term," he told Time Thursday in a wide-ranging interview. Bin Salman, a 32-year-old who last year disrupted the line of succession when he became next in line for the Saudi throne, has emerged as the most powerful Saudi ruler in decades. In addition to being selected as the crown prince, he serves as first deputy prime minister, president of the Council for Economic and Development Affairs, and minister of defense. Bin Salman, who is midway through a multi-city tour in the United States, said the American troop presence inside Syria is the last effort stopping Iran, Saudi Arabia's archenemy, from continuing to expand influence with regional allies. U.S. forces inside the country also allow Washington to have a say in Syria's future, he said. Iran, through proxy militias and regional allies, will establish a overland supply route that leads from Beirut through Syria and Iraq to Tehran, Bin Salman said. The so-called Shiite Crescent would give Iran a greater foothold in a tumultuous region through a string of allies. The U.S. maintains a remote base at Deir ez-Zor in eastern Syria, in the middle of that corridor. It's there that Special Operations Forces coordinate with Syrian opposition fighters to wipe out the remaining ISIS fighters holed up in a series of towns along the Euphrates River and a stretch of desert straddling the Iraq-Syria border. If you take those troops out from East Syria, you will lose that checkpoint, Bin Salman said. And this corridor could create a lot of things in the region. Bin Salman is the architect of the 3-year-old conflict in Yemen, pitting Saudi-backed forces against Iranian-backed Houthi rebels. The war has plunged the Arab world's poorest nation into a humanitarian crisis which is worsened daily by famine, widespread disease and the deaths of civilians caught in the crossfire. Trump's comments were a departure from the previously stated positions of senior Pentagon and State Department officials, who have said the U.S. will keep troops inside the country to stamp out the last remaining fighters and prevent a new group from forming. An American service member was killed in Syria Thursday by an improvised explosive device, U.S. officials said Friday. A total of 14 U.S. troops have been killed fighting ISIS in Iraq and Syria since the operation began nearly 4 years ago. Bin Salman said Assad is not likely to be ousted from power. He said he hopes that Assad will not become a puppet for Tehran. Bashar is staying, he said. But I believe that Bashar's interests is not to let the Iranians do whatever they want to do.